So let's get started here. I just wanted to film just a quick little video about me getting ready. We're going to have a girls' dinner, and so I thought it would be nice just to kind of film me getting ready. We're going to our Valentine's Day dinner, and I thought I'd share just a little bit about myself as well. So let's get started. I did straighten my hair. I just got it cut, and straightening it was a disaster for today. For some reason, I just could not. I don't know. It was just so stringy and difficult to work with. I think it's because of the conditioner I used. I don't even know. I'm still getting used to my hair, so we'll kind of see how that goes. But yes, I'm going to be going for a bit more of a dramatic look. I wanted to incorporate some greens. So I have here, I never know how to be straight, but there we go. I want to use kind of these darker greens. I think, there we go. I'll get used to it. These darker greens I think would look nice on me, so I'm going to focus on those kind of hunter dark greens. I'm going to go with this shade right up here, and this is from the BH palette. We've been doing these Valentine's Day dinners for about 5 years, I think was the consensus. I'm not quite sure how many years it's been, but we started back, I think, in high school. And by the way, this makeup is from earlier today, so we're just going to build on top of that. I don't really feel like taking everything off and starting over, so we're just gonna pile it on. Yes, we started doing this back in high school when we were young. We all went to the same high school. We went to a magnet school for drama, and when Wendy and I became friends, we all loved putting on parties, and it all started at my house. We used to just do, started for my birthday, and just became a thing where we did Club Mayo, and then it started to do Thanksgiving, and then it turned into Valentine's Day. And over the years, it's been that one thing that has kept us all in touch. I've been going to them since the very beginning. I haven't gone anywhere else. I've still been here in the same place, so I've always been able to attend. I think there was only 1 year I wasn't able to go. I think it was to her birthday once, and that killed me, not being able to attend her birthday party. But I've been able to attend all of the Valentine's Day dinners, and what's nice about them is that they are girls only. So it's just us girls that we all get to catch up and just spend some quality time together, see how our lives have been so far. Just because we've been so busy, I haven't even seen her. I saw her for Christmas though, so but I haven't seen her since then. I really love this green so far. So that's kind of where it's come from. We wanted to just kind of get together to catch up after all these years, and we've been doing it ever since. Let's see what to go next. I think I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with this darker shade here. Alright, and there. For the crease, let's see how that works. Let's see. Now I don't know which one. I think I used this one. I mixed the two. And every year it's always been the girls, so we've always decided to dress up and kind of go all out. Every year she also does a secret Cupid. I can't tell you who I have this year, or can, but I'm not going to. And so we just kind of keep it to a minimum, just something cute, nothing crazy, and we just share our little gifts with each other. So it's a really simple dinner. What is fun about it is that Wendy goes all out in picking the place. That's where the fun really comes in. She has the best eye for entertainment. She just knows what place to pick, and she just it has always been beautiful. I'll kind of link the places that she's picked so far. Once you see these places, they are just the most romantic, fabulous places. And you know, we all come in. There's about 12 of us girls, all sitting at this extremely romantic place just to have our Valentine's Day dinner. Just those girls. I think, and it's a nice way to, you know, keep in touch and just have fun with each other for the nights. I really like that so far. I'm all sweaty. But yeah, that's just a little bit about myself and why I'm getting all dressed up. Yes, I did go to a drama school. Theater has always been something that I have loved. It's not something that I continue today, although I still have an appreciation for it. It's just very difficult. I think once I left high school, I realized how much hard work really had to go into theater, and at that time I just wasn't really ready for it. I don't know if anyone else can feel my pain, but it was just something that I wasn't prepared to fully go into. So props to the people who stuck with it. It's not easy whatsoever. Let me see. Let's get a little bit of warmth. Use this shade. So once I left high school, I decided to, you know, focus on picking a career, and at that time I decided to look into photography just to see how I felt with that. And that I do still love to this day, but it just wasn't enough for me, so I decided to go into film, and that for me was my true love. It's something that I still strive to do, which is why I started this. I wanted to incorporate it somehow. Back at it. I'm gonna add a little bit of brown. It was just too green for me, so I'm gonna add a little bit. See if I can find. I'm gonna use this brown right here. This one. Just to deepen that a little bit. Oops, too high. There we go. So yes, so the struggle continues finding my path. I am excited that I started this so I can incorporate film somehow into my life, but a girl's got to pay her bills. So the struggle finding a job that I enjoyed and actually paid my bills was, I think, the struggle of 2015. For me, that was just, it was just not a very good year, if you ask me. I just think it was, I think that was the year that really tested me and kind of what I wanted to do. I had to really think about my life and what did I want to do with it. I just knew whatever I was doing, that's what I did not want to do. So finding out what made me want to go to work every day, that was the struggle. Let's see, I'm gonna use this. No, I'm gonna use this guy I'm gonna add some black liner on here. Let's see, I'm gonna try out again this NYX gel. It's been a little tricky for me. I'm not really super smooth with it, but you know, try again, right? Practice makes perfect. So let's see here. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go in. See, that is not good. Not too bad. Although getting them equal, that's the really hard part. I don't know how people do this so easily. It's nothing. But we all have our skills, I guess. I would say liner for me is not one of them. I just find it difficult. I'm okay with that. I do like that wing though. It be looking good. Now, let's see. Almost done. You literally sweating. One's gonna be a little bit fatter, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Let it be. Let it be. So we're gonna move on. Oh, now I can breathe a little bit. But yes, so once I stopped, you know, with that kind of dream, I decided to go to see what I could do work-wise. I was in retail for a very long time, and that was not okay with me. If you've ever worked in retail, I mean, my heart goes out to you. It really does. It's just the most difficult field you could ever really be in. It's like, I don't know about if it was just the companies I chose, but it was just difficult, you know. It was just terrible. What my problem with retail is just the fact that they expect the world of you, and yet they're so willing to pay you nothing. And for me, I'm just not okay with that. I worked way too hard for way too long to kind of put up with bullshits. Excuse me. For me, that's just not something that I'm okay with. But to get out of that kind of cycle was the most difficult part, because once you start racking up bills, and once you are in a job where you can pay them, it's really difficult to get out of it. So that was pretty much my struggle for the past year or two, is just trying to get out of that kind of cycle where you feel like you have to stay because it's paying your bills. And you know what? You do not have to stay. yes, it's going to be difficult, and yes, you need to find a job, you gotta pay your bills, but don't just stay because you think that you have to. I'm just gonna get in close for a second here. I really like this color. It's so pretty. And then we're just gonna add again a little bit of that yellow light right here. Brighten up that inner corner. We're just going to blend that out to make it nice and smoky. But I do have to say that once I got out of retail, I will never go back. For me, retail was just the worst thing that I could ever have been a part of, and now that I'm in a better place, I could not be happier. So for me, it's just been 2016. It's been a blessing so far, and I could not be more grateful. Thinking about it makes me so angry sometimes. We're just gonna add a little more concealer. I know I already have concealer and what's it called? Blush and everything like that, but since there's so much fallout from all these intense colors, I just want to redo it pretty much. And besides, I slept in this makeup, so it's gonna go right over. I saw this trick how to layer these colors. I've been having trouble finding my shade, especially these drugstore ones. So what I've been doing is mixing the two. Using here's the Armani, and this is the Fit Maybelline, and I've just been making lines and a couple of dots in between and mixing those together. Hi, I'm back. So not only did my camera die, but I dropped my lights, and so now I'm here. Life goes on, right? So we're just gonna add a bit mascara. I think that's what I was doing before shit hit the fan, but you just never know. So we're doing the top and the bottom, which is, it really is difficult to do those bottom lashes. I do love this mascara though. So I think what I was saying before, things went crazy, is that I did decide to take a makeup class just for myself, for my sanity, I think. I just wanted to just do something, you know, creative, and I had always loved makeup, and it was always something I was good at on myself, so I decided to see, hey, maybe I'm good at putting it on other people too. So I decided to give it a shot, and I just took a class at my local community college, and it turned out that my teacher was amazing. So she was, you know, kind of the reason why I decided to give it a try. I decided, why not just, you know, apply to some makeup place. There are, a lot of them out there, they usually require a lot of experience, but I was like, of course, retail, they usually don't. So I thought, why not just give them a shot? And so I decided to apply to benefits, and lo and behold, I got a job. And that's kind of how I started doing makeup. I did it on other people, and I loved it. My very first week there, they said, hey, this person wants to get their makeup done for an event. Do you want to do it? And I was like, sure, why not? I had never done anyone else's makeup before in my life. I felt, you know, completely confident in doing it, and I did it great, and that was it. So ever since then, I decided to try, you know, to get back into it, and I now work at a salon, and I'll be doing makeup for a wedding next week, which I'm just ecstatic about, and I just cannot wait to just keep going and see where this takes me. I'm running out of battery, so I'm trying to go as fast as I can because I got to go. So I'm just going to use this to really diffuse the rest of my highlight, get that everywhere. And I like to bring it on my nose a little, just dust it on my forehead. And for lips, I'm just going to go with the classic orange. Nothing perfect. My lips are all chapped anyway. I don't know why, but I don't like lip liners. I probably could use some. But I don't. So that's the final look for me. Let's get that off our teeth. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to spray a little bit of this dewy finish just to keep it nice and dewy. I can't even see it. I don't even know. Okay. And that's it. So we're just going to keep it nice and simple, dramatic, and I'm going to have a fun time tonight with my girls. I cannot wait. I hope you enjoyed this look and that you got to learn just a little bit about me. I'm sorry it's a little crazy. That's just kind of how it is sometimes filming these videos. I have no more light left and I probably don't have any more battery. But I do hope that you enjoyed this look. I know I love it, and I will talk to you guys soon. So until then.